What is up and how's it going, guys? Simpzy here, and today for you I have another episode of my FIFA 14 Manchester United Xbox One career mode. Okay guys, in today's episode we have one match. I do apologise that there's only one, but we do have the January transfer window at the end of the episode. Can you believe it? We're already at January. And we have a couple of big signings coming along, and there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. But we do have our first match, and it is against Cardiff. The top goal scorers of the league is currently Wayne Rooney, and this is what the squad I'll be going with at the moment. Now, I wanted to play this match against Cardiff because I really wanted to. Well, let's be honest, Cardiff are a bottom half sort of team, and I thought I would try to increase my Southampton record because I won 6-1, and I just tried to go out and score as many goals as possible. We're currently in the league and top of the league. We've got 13 wins, 2 draws and 0 losses, which is awesome. But we'll just have to see how the result against Cardiff is. Van Persie making some space. That would have been a cracking header though. Nice shot off there. But we do have the disadvantage, as always. We were playing away. Now, I don't know why when you simulate matches, especially in, like, I feel like this FIFA is more apparent for it. Like, no matter who you are, if you simulate away, you have a high as possibility of losing, which is not always the case and always, like, necessary, I guess. But it's kind of odd, to be quite honest. Wayne Rooney making a run here, finds Royce. Shinji Kagawa cuts back in and nearly slots an absolute beauty. I love when I put Shinji Kagawa down on the wing there, and especially from that Wigan match back in the Capital One Cup final. No, it was a Community Shield, sorry. And I fucking love that. It was one of my first goals I ever scored with him. That he came back in, hit the post, and then Wayne Rooney came out of nowhere and scored it. But to be quite honest, Cardiff were holding up their defence really, really well. The first half was quite boring, and even up getting to the 70th minute, I don't know why Fellaini is so far forward, powers a shot, but the Cardiff goalkeeper was going fucking ham, and Fellaini nearly got on the header for that one. But we're trying to make some space, we're trying to make some plays. We were dominating them, but we just couldn't seem to put anything to the back of the net. Nani with a nice ball to Valencia, and I don't know really how he got that back there. Danny Welbeck making some plays, and look at this goal, straight into the top right hand corner in the 90th minute. Bring on the super subs, Javi Hernandez and Welbeck. Well, I actually thought Hernandez would have scored the winner like he usually does, but Danny Welbeck scores an absolute screamer, and I can't wait to show the replay of this one. Like, I went out expecting to win like by more than 4 goals, but we only won by 1 at the death. Look at that. Look how he hit it on the boot from outside the box, and it curves away. The third replay looks a lot better. You guys will see in a sec. Just, oh my god, Danny Welbeck, man. Look at this. Look at that precision. No chance for the Cardiff goalkeeper. And I really don't mind Danny Welbeck. I think he's a really good player. And it's really good when I did this Manchester United career mode. I have Robin Van Persie and Wayne Rooney up front. I have Hernandez that can bring off the bench. If someone's tired, like Van Persie or Wayne Rooney, I can bring them on. And then I can also bring on Danny Welbeck. We've got really good strikers. And they're nice and young, especially Hernandez and Welbeck, and they've got an alright potential. Now we have a couple of simulation matches, and then we have some January transfer action. So we had a match against West Ham, we ended up winning 4-1. Varane, Van Persie and Wayne Rooney ended up picking up goals on the score sheet. Nani, Royce ended up picking up 2 goals away at Hull City, and don't worry. We ended up winning 2-0 against Norwich, and we got a cracking offer from Paris Saint-Germain here. But I was like, I didn't really want to part with Royce, so I was like, okay, 120 million I'll give him. That's a ridiculous amount. And PSG came back again and said, right, we'll give you 95 million. I was like, nah, no way, we don't want to have anything to do with him. Wayne Rooney got an offer from Bayern Munich for 44 million, and I have no interest in selling Wayne Rooney at all. So I went into negotiations with Barcelona, and they ended up picking up PK for 30 million plus Manuel Vidic. Now PK is probably the best centre back in the game at the moment. He's an 86 overall, and he's 26 rated. He's 86 overall, but he's aged 26. So he's still got 4 years left in him. So it's gonna be awesome. Him and Varane up front. We had an FA Cup match against West Ham. We ended up winning 2-0. Shinji Kagawa getting on the score sheet. Tom Cleverley was asked to go on loan to Olympic Lyon. I was quite happy to do that. To be honest, I want to sell Tom Cleverley. I have no interest of having the player, and I don't really want to play with him. Cole was on a loan, and I thought, why not? Didn't really care. But this is the most interesting thing I've seen. Porto offered 17 million for David De Gea. I was like, okay, I don't really want to steal David De Gea, but 40 million, fuck it, will do. And you'll just have to see how that goes down. Now, this is what's coming up in January. We have three matches against Chelsea. Two semi-final matches, and then a league match, and then we have a match against Arsenal. So I'm just going to go into my squad here, and we're just going to change it up a little bit. Because Hernandez had a red card, my bad. So I'm going to simulate this match against Chelsea, because I'm going to say that, because it's the home match. So I'm going to simulate it, but guys, we do have a match against Chelsea in the Barclays Premier League, and a match in the FA Cup. Now, Porto came back and said, no, we won't give you 40 million, we'll give you 35. I was like, well, no, you're going to give me 40, and that is it. That is done deal. You're not giving me any more less than that. Now, I was looking for a replacement for Nani because he's 27 years of age, and I ended up picking up this player called, I can't pronounce his name, Larajic, or whatever his name is, the young Serbian who used to play for Fiorentina, but now plays for Roma. He has an astonishing growth rate, and he's my replacement for Nani, and he's really, really young, so he's going to grow up absolutely awesome. 22 years of age, a 4-star weak foot, and 3-star skills. Left wing, right wing, and centre forward Serbian. So he's going to be the replacement for Nani, because to be honest, I was going to sell Nani either in January or at the start of this season. If we can do a straight out swap, that is fucking awesome. So guys, at the start of the next episode, we have a match against Chelsea. Will David De Gea go to Porto for 40 million? Will Piqué and the young Serbian rise to the table? We'll just have to see about that. Gundogan actually went to Atletico Madrid, which was interesting. But nonetheless, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched your way through, I really do appreciate it. And you go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you very much, guys. This has been Simpzy. I'm out, my friends. Goodbye.